Oke adik-adik, match balas dendam ya dari King Fnatic nih melawan Laut. Kita lihat, kencang sekali Laut ini. Hey, Asbas. Oh, derpenya di trap.
Fnatic bullied away from it so far. Boaster, Alpha, and Leo, the last alive, and Alpha was not in his traditional spot. Finds Aspas, the plant yet to go down. Boaster taking back space.
Awal-awal tidak turun. Jalan dua nih, ini win. Aduh, tapi one hit semua guys. One hit ghost. Gak ada yang 2 hit. Tapi casternya win rate 100 guys. Timingnya mampus lu.
Catches Boaster, gets the flash, trying to find out, buys a second or two. Might note that Leo has played ahead of this now, but 2E's going to be playing a little bit deeper with that Ghost. Still paranoid of the rush.
Nice! Alpadri!
Clears through, snaps back! Slipping a little closer here. This is Durka on a bit of a platter. No direct support, but maybe doesn't need it. Clean.
Bang Derek.
And the pressure on the other side.
Allah 140.
Dangerous. You can see Quarantine wants in on that. Takes the space given.
Gak bikin step loh dia.
Back of the headshot.
Cam's going to spot this out though. Again, I always look towards the clock and when that camera is removed and how quickly a decision is made on the back of it. Les will spot out the second piece of utility here.
They're not drifting an additional player over though, Fnatic. And with that contact, they'll probably commit to having 3 players still around this, but you can see the timing being worked out very nicely here for Loud. They've actually maybe threaded the needle just a touch.
And even drawing the paranoia here is huge.
Lama nih.
Still find themselves an advantage here on the A side. They have to try and close the gap.
Got to try and make the cross. Alpha's respecting it enough to sit deep towards CT. Not going to be leaning forward, but Quarantine.
Gila Quarantine. Ya ilah sial banget Chronicle kena peluru nyasar.
And they should have a plant very soon.
Safe as well, tucked into the corner. 2 players disconnected towards ramp. Les has been here all the while here. 2E's found one though.
And the flash didn't catch. It set them into motion. It gives them that frag. Taking away Boaster, but Durka on a quick trade. Down again to a 3v3, but Les still has that rifle. Yes, Bulldog with Quarantine, but still a chance here for Leo. Connects well, but the trade comes in. And Les has caught Durka. It's all on Alpha in a 1v2. This is traditionally his site. People don't get their way with it. They don't get to convert these bonuses. Alpha creeping forward, going to isolate the first. Look to pop the ult as well. Time is ticking. He's got to make a move. Has him.
Dapat bonus.
Fnatic is that talisman of that A site. I think they have to. Chronicles now drifting away. They've got to respect that. Feeling a little vulnerable. But again, Fnatic still, these are all sheriffs. This is hard.
Timing.
40 seconds, the divides on those key ultimates you noted now going to be invested. First frag found.
Buset, Boaster.
Finding 3, leaving less.
Tripti dulu nggak sih bosku. Durka ulti si asik nih guys.
This would be a monumental task for Les. 4 players on the other side of that smoke. And 1 on the way. Alpha
ngakak sih. Hampir kena tuh. Oh ini dia. Alpha jadi membokong. Bunuh dong. Mantap.
Now Loud looking to keep it a little bit more simplistic if they continue along this path. They have got the right read, but now the third player is on the way. The ult's going to come in. Stall comes out from the paranoia, but Asbas is away. Side control is there, so Fnatic should be respecting that. Leo instantly punished. And Sadak looking to fly on CT. Does make it across unscathed.
Granat gua tuh.
The plant will be there. Are they going to try and retake this almost? Spikes down.
Offshot comes through, will force him off default, but yeah, Fnatic moving very quickly here, Lauren.
Yeah, but look towards Heaven, look towards Valorant. There is still going to be a thorn in the side. And maybe a rifle in the back. Alpha very cognizant of it.
Okay.
Over we go. Fnatic finding both players. Sadak and let's go down, but Aspas given a second lease of life. How is he not checked on there? Boaster does trade it out, but Quarantine creeping closer in the smoke. Taking them away.
Habis pelor bah.
Picture this time. It's not just one player, but look how far Les is getting. The camera's gone.
Si Alpha jadi nggak pernah main set ya.
Kasih terus ini. The gold carpet's rolled out. They've got everything they want. Fnatic are going to be held here towards Heaven unless they do something audacious, and they don't. Quarantine straight through the smoke. Punishes
Apa tuh Quarantine?
They are absolutely unraveling Fnatic.
Now on the 4v5. Fnatic have to try and find a way back through. Paranoia used up. Chronicles down, so there's no real utility to initiate this outside of Leo. One flash in hand.
Oh, but look at this angle.
Mati dong lu Aspas.
Can he get away with his life? No. From the grave.
Jatuh.
Drags him back 3v3 now. Taken towards the site. Fnatic trying to creep closer. Pop flash. Push from Leo. Takes towards Pillar with the top.
Oke, nice Buster.
Trying to clear out.
Oke. Aman guys.
Suffering a little bit, but a bit of a pace change here. Aspas does have the showstopper, but a stinger in hand as well.
And this is an instantaneous
itu Dirk.
and maybe a
Ay,
little
lah.
from Leo.
Mantul begitu.
Characteristic from him.
Ah.
Dirk now forced to pick up a little bit of those pieces. Spike is down, so he's going to be trying to be a little bit more proactive.
Malah masuk ke Triti.
Heartbreaking for Aspas as well. I think his paint shell bounces off Leo's face back into Mayo. Monaco elsewhere will find Cow and Zine. Maybe sure how he's got to that position.
Now the one thing that I've noticed is that okay, Alpha's just turned around. I started to get a little bit nervous. I mean, he's only got a ghost, yes, but Alpha's
45
angle.
HP.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
Chronicle udah pecah telur yang penting ya.
Good heads up bit of work there, just making sure that no one can slip through B main unless was trying to kind of trail this pathway. The 1v4 is incredibly difficult, especially with the double face.
Oke, cheatnya belum aktif adik-adik, aman.
Getting up to as well for them.
Exactly.
There's not been much shown really. I don't know if it's a lack of certain utility, a lack of presence at a certain time point, but they are reading it correctly. Lockdowns there, pain shell posted, forced away. Zeke is going to come out as well. There's a lot going into this round.
I don't think the aftershock or the shell's going to do enough damage.
It did, Durka! Oh, he's still trying to do everything!
Aduh, Durka nggak dapat dua.
Just caught up, hands tied, and a 4v3.
Ditaruh di atas, guys.
Aspas actually diving a little bit deeper. Full CT control here. So their eyes have to drift towards heaven. They have to be paranoid about this one, surely. One's going to come down. Cowan's position late could be critical, could be essential. But does this retake even get started here? Not really.
Bau banget
the
Chronicle.
first prong of approach. And Aspas on the follow-up. It's all on Alpha. And I think he knows his days are numbered. He's drifting away.
1v4. Able to get his way back into heaven here. Cow and Zine going to be the first. But
Beautiful. Making that 2 in a row that Fnatic started to build back on. Still enough money. And the aggression being implemented again. The flash would come in. Most has got himself the angle of it. Oh dear, this could be dangerous.
He's stuck in the gravity well as well.
The paranoia though. The paranoia slowed it down. That's perfect. But how long can Booster last here? How is he standing? Darker Leo.
Mantap, Macleod.
And now Cowanzine and Les, they are so far away from this.
Awan dong lo.
Straight away here, Alpha. Relay that information. Still has Chronicle by this side. Spike not necessarily noted here. Cowanzine going to have a chance to retain it, but Les has to find something in this lurk.
Ronde 2 tahun ini guys ya.
He's got to sell him. They're playing so safe. Look how deep they are sat on this Fnatic.
I mean, one kill will draw everybody this side.
They're nearly there.
Yeah. So a little bit of a question mark still towards B Heaven from Durka and Leo.
He saw him. He absolutely saw Chronicle. All the timing though, Chronicle's going to get away. But again, they're selling the idea, right? The concept that they're in this position, and actually you're seeing the adjustment now. Cowanzine coming up towards heaven. They feel as though maybe they've got the cross here. But Les, the angle, the flash. How is he alive on this? They're so tentative, so scared to find this fight. But Alpha punished on the cross. As Cowanzine gives himself a chance for the plant. 2v3 now. Does he lose his life for this? No. Gets away standing.
Let's go another one.
What the fuck?
2v4. No way. Les catches out loud and it's so individual. Fnatic faltering here. Let's Chronicle towards the site. This guy, truly renowned for his capability, but flashed up, forced down, loud. Miracle. We've been seeing Aspas take that space, kind of working off the back of it. This is the time we're seeing a real pop. Oh dear. Durka sends him Leo to actually find Cowanzine. It's allowed now halted.
Udah bukan Jingwood deh, sekarang siapa ya?
Suffering from this. No,
Buster gacor nih.
This is much better. Herding loud around the map now. Fully prepared for that follow-up, and with Les so low, this is a very difficult round.
Let's try and find something on the paranoia here. Got the TP behind the aftershock being invested here, but maybe noted. He's tagged up down to 52 already.
Be a shot in the dark or whatever you want. You don't want to fall at this point. And they're readdressing mid.
By the info off that, and they're actually grouping outside A here. Rolling Thunder to pave the way.
This seems like the, I guess,
shit,
the most ideal read. How is Alpha alive in this? He's just about shown that he is onside by Pillar. And he's actually swung it, punishing left.
Oke, Alpha.
To Aspas, but he can't do any more.
Ya, nggak ke-upload ya.
Coming through.
Ultinya.
Information free flowing. They've got to know they are all here. Plants now down. Delau get aggressive. Considering it, looking towards CT, there's 3 players here. Durka drawing the fire. Smoke goes in. Fnatic readying themselves. Paranoia posted. They got to work off the back of this. Slowly creeping out. Leo first. Leo falls first. Great trade from Chronicle.
Oke, Chronicle mantap.
Down to the
1v1.
Sanak and
Boster sih lagi gacor, guys.
The great
Aduh,
opportunity.
IGL di deck. Ayaya.
Proactive.
Yeah, but this time it's in middle. How long does Aspas wait? We've seen the pace being slowed down a bit, but this flash has caught him. Oh, he's still got Durka. The Paranoia a little disconnected and a little late, and he's fallen away. They're trying to triple down, double down. The Seeker's coming out. They're putting everything towards this, but they ain't winning. He's going to find
Chronicle-nya
It's on both to Alpha and Leo,
mati juga.
and they are just scattered across this map.
It's another example. Fnatic trying to get aggressive here, trying to actively take an opening engagement.
Bisa 2-0 ini, Bang.
Will come through. Look how disconnected Kawanzine is right now. He's playing in the cut right now to try and find the rotation. He's going to hear the steps. He's noted Alpha.
So behind the wire on this, playing so patiently. But Leo's looking. But how long does he wait?
Ya, ngedok. Kawanzine lagi-lagi. Oh, oke, Macleod.
That's the quality
Emang
of the player
pilih-pilihnya
right
nih,
there.
guys.
Still so diligent. And now look at what we've got here. A very deep offsite post plant. Smoke's in the way. They've been forced to burn some of that utility. Forced to fight.
Oh!
Post is still good for one. Quick on the
Oh!
shot. Leo's still alive.
Happen, Bang.
Tui's, the position is everything.
Leo knows.
He can't do anything about it at all, but over loud. Towards that vent. And on the other side, Townsend. Frenzy. Perfect place for it. He spotted a pixel, he knows it. He's seen enough here, drifts away.
10.000 dari Sepu Abu. Pesan, Komandan Beben skor PRX tadi berapa?
2-1 Sepu Abu.
Fumble of a pistol for Fnatic.
Loncat, bah.
Just spotted slightly in the spike in a disastrous position.
Almost unrecoverable here. 40 seconds left to work with for Boaster and Alpha, but this is going to require a miracle to get round 13 on the board in their favor.
2-1 ya, Pu.
And I want to see it Loud actually willing to give up this space now. Boaster dealt with though. Alpha ghost in hand, 1v4.
Next gak sih ini, Mang, guys?
You know what you got, Wonder Kid.
Splitnya terlalu kuat.
Not an easy
Apa nih
task.
Fnatic masih ngambil split ya?
One small benefit to this. He's got 15 seconds and
Agak
not
suram
many
kelihatannya.
options. Looking for the first way forward. He's been found.
Suram.
Loud for Aspas and contact for Less. He does have a Vandal, so Less can hold his ground somewhat, but the pacing of this, they are already taking towards site. He can catch across for a second there, but he's going to decide against it. Sit safe, wait for the support.
20 seconds left on Sadak's fault line here.
Durka sih pusing nih, mau gimana lagi yang killnya.
To work with, but that being the key component here towards a retake. Unless you can find a stun here. Actually comes through Sadak. He's found one with the aftershock.
Durka meninggal.
Going down, but Alpha holds, stands. Loud though, breaking in.
Oh my god, Sadak.
Disaster about to strike. Boaster has to fall.
Dapat bonus.
Yeah, this is magnificent from them. Tui's now knows pressure his way. Dirk is in, and he's got an opportunity. He takes it. Tui's down, and the side is
Masih ada
theirs.
harapan.
Need to secure this
Hitungan
though.
11, guys.
Get that plant.
Need something else from Durka though, especially if they decide to try and contest, but they don't. They allow the spike to be planted. A decent util once again. Kawanzine nearly caught off guard.
Iya, hampir meninggal.
How is he still breathing? Keep in mind, Alpha is slowly creeping middle, but his counterpart, Less, might just catch him. He does!
Ya, ilah si Les ditungguin, Cok.
But Sadak's just taking out Durka.
Di Les go ya. Iya. Iya.
Trade that for Less, and the one.
1v1. Iya, nggak ada pel.
Some opportunities, sure, but Loud on map point right now, Lauren.
They need more than opportunities. They might need miracles. Not activating here on map 1, and this was their pick. Less instantly chased down. Durka couldn't quite get there in time. Oh, bless.
Wah!
What is this guy on today? This is his domain. You don't want to walk that way at all. But they've got the first again, and above a minute.
Plenty of time for Loud to drift away, force Fnatic's hand. Both are going to try and find something in the lurk here, but they got proactive. Loud are there exploring elsewhere on the map already. The opportunities, the options starting.
Mungkin disangkanya takutnya 2 orang kali ya.
To be limited here for Fnatic as they drift over towards B main.
There's still 3 here.
Yeah, Alpha's disconnected here, going to try and make a late play through mid.
But I feel that Les has had his number.
Yeah.
So they've got to try and make it work pretty much against the odds, maybe depending a little on those Seekers. Tui's still with Kit. Going to stall out time. 40 seconds now. Who can close the gap? Who can get in? It's Boaster.
Okay.
Taking down Tui's, but the tree comes in and the cross is held. Again, there are problems here. Forced away. Fnatic should have the site, but do they get the plant?
Anjir, ngambil sini dong,
Sanax called out for this is problems. This is big problems now. They're trying to play as a pack. The last 2 of them alive. Chronicle and Leo against the 4.
The lockdown comes through as well.
God, insult to injury.
Coba.
So
Kayak mana ini?
a quiet game from him thus far. Now needs to be above and beyond, and he's already dead. It's all on Leo.
Wah, gege. Connect.
Claim map 1.
Oke adik-adik, kita sudah masuk map kedua ya antara King Fnatic melawan Laut nih ya. Habis dibantai 13-4, apakah King Fnatic akan marah adik-adik? Masa iya tidak balas dendam? Asbas sendiri kill. Diplesin. Default lot itunya.
Aspas just going to hold space for now. Does cause problems for rotations, but no one really playing into the space taken away.
Oh, kecil suara, Cok.
Nobody actively holding this angle though. He could. Yeah, potentially peek onto Durka.
Is there anyone on stairs? No. It's a CT hold.
I mean, yeah, look at where Chronicle's looking.
Anjir, mau nge-fake itu. Udah smoke A.
Loud looking to maybe punish that response. But Fnatic are trying to dig in. Right, they're going to go for a little bit of a B split. 3 players here though, and a pixel no.
Ih, Durka sial banget.
Good trade for Chronicle straight through the smoke, but still.
Ayo Macleod. Sopa Master.
You're looking at Leo, you're looking at maybe some chip damage on the cross. Loud are already in though, they're already on the site.
Oke, Macleod. Ngap. Ayayay. Pandangan lurus ke depan itu Bang Boaster. Ayayay. Wah. Gigi soba.
Some mid aggression set up here. 3 members of Fnatic tucked into pizza right now.
God, if that Aldrone gets close enough. Shouldn't. It does. They're going to swing it. Trying to catch Aspas.
Buset.
Damage, yes, but not be able to claim their prize.
Leo sakit banget itu.
There and he's not landing the shot.
Ya ilah.
And there's problems already. This is a great start for Loud. They're willing to entertain this brawl.
Wah, kenapa itu nge-driving begitu, Bang?
No trade. Individual again. Unable to make this work.
Tidak ada trade, adik-adik. Iya.
Has to ride this out. Spike not committed. This is Fnatic playing into Loud's setup here in mid. They wanted this fight. They're anticipating it. They've won out here with 2 kills.
You just can't brawl the Brazilians. I mean, these guys are so fiery, yet controlled perfectly. 40 seconds. They temper the pace a touch.
Enough time to regroup here. Chronicle in a very tricky position. Boaster disconnected, like I said, tagged up down to 56 HP. The smoke will slow things down.
Gives him a chance.
The Chronicle has to go nuclear here, Lauren.
It's coming his way. One spotted position now given up. He tries to look towards Cat.
Satu.
Short. He can only do so much. Takes down one.
Dapet Chronicle nih. Transfer dia, guys.
Going down to the wire and it's all on Alpha. Sat towards that CT
Kalau Fajar bisa menang sih gokil ini.
Around that plant will not be contested. Nothing to deny. And the Wonder Kid once again called upon. A 1v3 no less. Turret's gonna make this harder. Double stack towards Hell. And Alpha, first step, gets him. That's less gone. Now he's got a turret. This starts getting a little bit more interesting. Oh, he's making it look real good.
Alpha.
He's the Wonder Kid for a reason.
Nggak ke-reload. Nggak ke-reload.
They have to respect the tap on the spike. And that was very close because look at the HP left on Aspas, but the time is not on Alpha's side. It's now or it's never. He has to make it work.
Wah.
Aspas breaking
Dapat
Fnatic's heart.
bonus.
Do worry me. We saw them getting proactive, and it's happening again here. Both are so close with the judge, though.
Ih, gak. Timing kanan, bos.
Shepard does get traded.
Timing
Timing a little
itu.
bit closer, already getting ahead of that smoke. Knife denied, I'm pretty sure. Not going to find what he wants off that. But he's going to quell that early aggression.
Tahu pas playoff
Look at the rest of
jadi
the line,
kocak dah Fnatic. Kayak mainnya terlalu takut atau gimana gak ngerti.
Alpha actually set up
Goodbye
pretty deep in
treble.
mid here.
Kalau dia sampai menang di final sih parah ya rekor itu.
When KNZ is going to have a chance to dart in this. Another 7 seconds.
Si Les dah tuh.
Hard cleared, yeah. Less.
Oleh digampar. Lah Alfajri nggak dapet.
He's still putting people in body bags.
Kanannya.
21 HP. His Chronicle next on 50, not sitting so healthy himself. Aspas! This guy is having an absolute screamer of a start. Is Durka waiting?
Udah eranya bukan main lambat guys, Valorant asli dah.
Find his form in this
Main
map
kaget
and, well,
Valorant
this
sekarang.
series. Ashes on. Doesn't know the
Main
space
lambat
he's got
kecuali
given
kecola
to his.
kecuali.
Didn't quite see him, and now there's a chance. Takes down one, KNZ gone. Paranoia sent and slows the roll. Where's Leo in this?
Ayo,
So
Recon.
tagged up. Tui's has to do the heavy lifting here. Desperately trying to get played in here. Aspas still holding active angles though.
Oh, he's gone
Okay.
down. It's maybe
Der
a
King.
good game on here. It's Tui's.
Der King.
It's the backbone, the backline. And should
Okay,
be the
Der King.
backbone, but Durka does wonderfully.
Oke, dapat.
Wonderful.
An active angle here.
Sedikit teringat kejadian PRS.
Come around. Fnatic
Nah,
keep
beda
punished for
momennya
that.
beda bang.
No, don't slow down though.
No, they don't. They're actually going to kick it up a gear, if anything. All going to come through as well, trying to punish those rotations. I don't think he got what he wanted particularly.
Kamu bukan kokom.
Aspas.
Wah, Alfajri meninggal.
Yeah!
Aspas, pisau aja. Kejedot. Boleh. Ih.
It's on the 2 on the B side mostly. Yes, that kind of pressure point could come through a little bit towards middle. It does deny a bit of the space. You can feel that Durka being
Dapat dong,
cornered away. Now gets checked on. Lovely shoulder peek there. Forced away. Paranoia hits. And now the side build. 3 of them. Make it 4. Alpha's just holding down Mouse 1. There's 3 of them on the back of the site here. 13 seconds. They're running out of time. Loud needs to start getting to business.
Oke, Alpha.
Aren't allowing it. It's all on Aspas.
Lah.
That's the operator gone. 4 seconds. He wants more. He ain't gonna get it.
Naon eta si Durka lari, guys.
At the moment, 3-3. Go back in. Dead Boaster?
No.
This is
Si Boster
it's
ragu-ragu.
not what you want to be seeing. But on the other side, Durka getting very proactive, but has to really
Coba langsung
push a
tele
little
itu
bit
dapat
space.
ya.
Redgar POV for a moment there.
Oh, Redgar. Still mid-control being toyed with. Chronicle still checking on that from topside CT.
This is so interesting as well. Alpha's actually over towards A now, anchoring with this operator. Has his setup towards door. Is Leo is in proximity here.
It's a challenge, isn't it?
Oh, jing.
Leo to make that happen.
Sorti berisik.
First off the angle initially, but back to business.
Aduh, kaki, cok.
5 HP.
You're a lucky boy today.
Kaki.
Careful. Strong breeze might knock him over, but the plant is in. Loud have done
Look at
what they
Les's
wanted.
position though.
Aduh si cheater. Satu, absen dulu, ada Boster.
Slip away. He's now a nuisance.
Oh, kabur si Les, anjir.
In the back of their minds.
It removes the possibility of short. Fnatic have
Kunci
to address
midnya
it.
nih.
They do, but they could invest the lockdown as well. This is going to be happening almost on 2 fronts.
Aduh.
Aspas starts handling middle himself.
Aduh.
So clean with it. Beautiful shots from him. Could not snap up to Leo in time. And the 4v2, Alpha and Leo. I don't think
Ceping
you've
ini
got
mah
anything
udah.
left to say.
Absolutely not with the operator in hand here. Lockdown immediately mitigated. Fnatic will garner nothing on the back of that.
Wah, buset si Les dah
Pretty
tuh.
easy site access here.
Real.
This should be a
Lurker.
go, but they are also holding the rest of the map quite comfortably, but no rotations. The 2 players on B are not
Ih, gak dapet.
close to leading.
Oh my god, Boaster still fell. The last second of the door closing.
Now with 4 alive, this gets incredibly difficult. Les's position, a little adjusted.
Oh, he gets pinned.
Ah.
This is a horrific round to be looking at. Loud can't believe their luck in some of this. Some of those catches, some of
Mana nih,
those
Prem?
catching here on Fnatic are just fantastic. Oh, Loud. Brutalizing. All those mistakes that Fnatic make, a couple of bits of time here and
Buta.
there. The flash, so perfectly placed. Dirk will not survive, because that's all he's going to get out of this.
Well, yeah, Aspas and Kawanzin actually headed towards
Monster na timing.
Got to be careful. Time running low, yes.
Dikejar sama Aspas nih.
Dirk should be able to pass.
He's heard that. Oh, AC.
Itu ada angin-angin.
Yeah. And they're Loud really toying with things in that regard.
Oh, it's magnificent to watch.
So slippery.
What?
It's difficult to
Hold
grab.
on. We've got a little bit of a play here, and already Chronicle's gone down though. This, oh
Nah.
my God, it's crumbling.
It's
Loud
dismantled.
just punished both of those players. I don't know how they found Chronicle.
Aku speechless adik-adik.
Both just spotted. He's screwed. Trying to get away. He just wants his life for a second. They just can't handle this pressure from Loud.
There's zero
Gimana nih,
comfort.
Pu?
Even when Fnatic try and take the initiative, be decisive in some of these rounds. Loud actually come out on top. Durka, yeah, Durka and Chronicle down. It's left to Boaster, Alpha, yeah, and Leo to try and recover this. Alpha still comfortable in terms of the setup here towards B main.
But how are you meant to hold back for? Alpha's very good. I don't know if he's kill 4 of Loud good. Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Loud on the way.
Apa jadi? Lah
Not
cancel.
taken, but here we go. They know that Alpha's not back sight, but now he's going to reveal his hand. Oh, maybe he is
Mending.
Oh.
30 seconds left.
There's 2
Anjir.
before falling less, down to 11 HP. 2 is still healthy though.
Jangan bunuh
He's
diri
giving them a
namanya.
chance. But the lockdown coming in is going to give them a time limit to this now.
Fnatic can't really concede the space outside though. It's going to be a question mark of whether or not Loud have repositioned. The drone will confirm it. Still got a recon here to work with as well for Leo. Boaster, no paranoia.
He caught one. He actually got less with that too. That's the scary factor. That could have been less dead. Only on 11 HP, but he's still standing, still breathing. And they bought time. Precious seconds. Paranoia sent. Boaster seen. Fnatic need to make their move and make it fast. Loud still holding on to this. Made possible by Alpha, but now it's going to be Boaster and Leo.
Dapat guys.
Meeting them here on Ascent.
Apakah 02 Israel belum tahu nih.
Kawanzin and Sadak. Best old progress here on the side of Loud. Supposed to get it really fruity with it. But Kawanzin made to Loud.
50 seconds. He's going to hit the time to strike. Didn't get anything for this yet. Looking for
That's what the counter spam.
nutmegs him and the site's open. Ready
Bisa
for taking
pembalik.
behind.
Aduh
Once
Odin.
the site plants in 4v3. Operator and play as well. Not easy to make that work here. And it ain't all of them on the site. You're going to have less slightly disconnected, and you can see why. Yes,
Chronicle sih udah full bau guys. Mau sorti ala something tapi.
Loud do not let you find a single fight. Leo needs to walk away, tail between the legs. There's nothing more to be done about this round.
Saving.
Main here.
Mati dong lu.
Attack some of this.
A little low. Gotta be careful.
Indra, terima kasih 3 bulannya Indra.
Adjustment towards middle. Aspas already on the site. They should have a pretty safe plan on this.
Absolutely. I mean, Sadak finally crossing with the spike here. Just before smoke dissipates. Actually a proactive Hunter's Fury here is going to take.
Oke, Kawanzin.
Oh, he's going to put
Wow.
it to bed, Leo. Take a nap. It's down to 3.
Oke, bos. Bos.
Way back through here. Look towards hell.
La.
And now it's all on Alpha in a 1v3.
Chronicle bau.
Absolutely
7-4.
decimating. And a reminder, this is an elimination
Kawanzin.
game. And Dirk
Lah!
takes away less this time.
Ada yang terculik
Wins on the
adik-adik.
extremity, but now we look towards the other side. Attention towards A. Chronicle has to start finding his form here. Kawanzin, yes. Boy, my outstate is welcome, but yeah,
Emang harus dikatain dulu, guys.
Second twoies. Got their work cut out for themselves. It's not a pretty purchase though from Fnatic, so don't think it's impossible.
Let's not talk about the 2v4 win rate in this series so far.
Yep.
Paranoia invested nothing on the back of it just yet. Fnatic poised and waiting for Loud to overstep the mark here.
Masa
Too low for that.
84.
Still 50 seconds, plenty of time to slow things down. Dirk
35.
cleans.
Alhamdulillah.
Chronicle there as well. All about the timing. There's the contact, there's the flash, here's the swing, and there is the casualty. Durka going down. Chronicle now in a bad position. He needs Alpha to try and help him out. That frenzy isn't at the
Frenzy
range
nggak
that it's
mungkin
gonna
dong
do
sejauh
well
itu.
at. But the support system, Loud coming right
Okay.
back through. Alpha is winning out fights on
Alpha 4
4
HP tapi.
and he's just about kept Fnatic in this pistol round.
Dikunci les itu Chronicle.
Oh my
Chronicle's
god!
finally put down by Boaster. Finds himself an upgrade, still healthy. Still got some utility to work with. 2 smokes, a paranoia. 30 seconds left on the clock to try and find a pistol here for Fnatic.
The captain, the poster boy of this side, needs to save him. 20 seconds.
Clutch gak nih?
Got a
Clutch gak nih?
spike. He's got a ghost, smoke and paranoia.
Lihat, kita lihat, sabar,
Looking
fokus
to
dulu,
see it,
fokus,
Loud
fokus.
happy to concede the spike, force the hand, allow this pressure to build
Careful.
for
Ngomong diri
Boaster.
sendiri itu.
Find himself a wide open plant here. Tui's will hear it. Should have 2 smokes to work with on the way back through. Yes, second just online now. Aspas still with a dash, but no smoke. So he can clear some angles here.
They're going to try and play this together, it looks like. Creeping in.
Aspas masuk duluan pas ini ngedes.
Back into play. Paranoia is there. Opting for hell. Do they walk this? They absolutely do. Dash towards the site. No attention drawn. They're clearing methodically.
Ya,
Working
paranoia
out
sih,
the
guys.
steps. Looking to capture Cross. Beautiful. Boaster
Paranoia
now.
dulu.
1v1. He's playing this perfectly though. You might just call him going up towards Gen 2. He's
Ih, ya Allah.
of the beat on this one. Ringer, Rosie. You got to get towards the spike and Boaster. He needs to check on this. Dewey's drifts away.
Mantap, Boaster.
Looks like a burst coming in now. Still 2 on the site though. Les is one of them who's been on a heater, forced away from the initial angle.
Loncat. Meow.
30
Can't see.
seconds left.
The info on the frost up. 25 seconds now. Danger plenty.
Di track gitu.
Out of the sky. Still standing. They still need to skill backside. They're running this
Alalalala.
goes down and out loud. Starting to get that momentum swing in the round.
This isn't noted yet either.
This is becoming a disaster.
Okay.
Counting does he get cleared? Not just yet. 9
sekarat
seconds
ini,
now.
Bang.
They need to get the plant down. They need to try and do this uncontested. 28 HP. Where's the support?
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Counting said plant is in. Sadak and Tui's. But look at the HP. The walk-in wounded on Fnatic. Alpha on 5. Boaster 28. And 44 on Leo.
Still got a paranoia to work with as well. 20 seconds left on the knife, so no fact finder to send out here for Loud.
Aduh, Odin.
Not looking like it would connect too well here. No, and Leo just living in that smoke. He's been found,
Leonya mati.
and now down to 2, and look at the HP. Bleeding by the wayside, a quick TP out, trying to readjust here. Oh dear, Alpha's sent back Salad, but look who's on the side too. Someone needs to check on him. Someone has to stop him. He's defusing!
Oke, mantap, Boaster.
Keeping
Astaga.
Fnatic alive so far.
When you see Boaster TP behind that door,
Christ!
you get spray as
Oh
well.
my god. In this map, jokes aside, it is mental. Let's see it. Smoked off initially, so Cat is available. It looks like a pace change here, Mike. Maybe a gear shift.
Oke, ngebut.
Ult to complement. Does it connect? Not quite going to find what they want, and actually Sadak getting a bit closer this time. And that's the spike. Aspas this connection. Oh dear, look at the aggression on this. Sadak desperate to win the fight and gets denied. Leo claims
Hanya
it.
tapi masih belum masuk,
And
Bang.
now we look towards the side, but look at Alpha's position too. An opportunity
Alfajar sih nggak di expect harusnya nih, guys ya.
Absolutely
Oh, tadi udah 2 mati kan.
wild in this. And how long does he wait? He's got all that info now. Oh God, Chronicle just fell.
Kedengeran.
It's a double stack towards hell. And Alpha's so wait.
Kedengeran.
Is Aspas reading this?
Kedengeran.
Aspas is looking, and Leo's got him.
Nice.
Leo bailing out what was looking to be the
enak
Emerald.
loh.
Down to Alpha
Enak.
on the clear. Now Cowanzine trying to play it back in from Cat.
There's big damage,
Big
though.
damage, yeah. Hold on. Hold up.
They line up for him. Cowanzine with the red
Kok
ball
geraknya
clutch
ke situ?
to answer back here.
Kan tadi lihat shock dart 2 kali.
And a heartbreaking
Bukannya
round
harusnya
loss.
ke hell muternya, guys.
And away we go. Chronicle looks, well, in his grave. Cowanzine straight away off the
Gila,
rip, giving them a
Cowanzine,
huge advantage.
And Aspas wasn't noted initially here. Dirk are going to try and repost on the angle.
This is so close. Surely Dirk is none the wiser, he isn't. And the impact of the operator is starting to be felt here.
Blade Storm in hand as well. Alpha though, crispy to remove the head of Aspas. Counter spam comes through. Karanzine on top of that one. Both
Anjing depan-depanan di
just
tembok.
Alpha and Leo to try and recover this.
2v4 of their own? I don't know. Karanzine's position on the setup as well.
Lucu lagi.
Very hard
PA2
to
Odin.
break.
30 seconds left.
Leo a little aware of that. Now 25 seconds, time is dwindling, and Karanzine is just the immovable object. They can't get rid of him. Alpha trying it. Oh, it's not pretty.
Napala tuh.
And neither's the time. Christ is Alpha crisp with his shots, but these two kills won't amount to a round. Loud have found their footing now, Mike. They are back in this game. The timeout clearly working. The check-in perfect. We are tied up now.
Alhamdulillah, aduh masuk angin.
Stay here as long as he fancies. Turret, not a huge.
Well, he spots the turret though, and that's key.
Flash, give Alpha the cross.
You should run.
The lockdown is a problem, but apparently not for Aspas. Look at this guy, so good. And his movement just stunning. Gonna get away, reset, and he's taking a life with him.
Oh, command to follow this up as well. Fnatic gonna nerf the execute here from Fnatic Durka. Desperate to try and find something, a preemptive lockdown as well. This is very early on in the round.
Big flash too. Didn't get spotted on the outro, but Aspas hyper aware of this. A quick pivot though, pace as they go towards B, trying to be secure between Durka and Boaster, trying to get some space for themselves here. And does Durka try and get proactive? Get themselves a body in their favor. He's going to sit towards CT, but they've got to be aware of the chance of this. They've got to know there's a potential this could happen. Durka waiting. 4 players on the other side of this. Plant's going to come in, trying to be set into motion here between him and Leo. And the clear from Loud has to come in now, spraying.
Dapat di Buster.
The blind
It's a big one to remove as well. Brings us to a 4v4 though. Leo comes he's found Aspas.
Gelo Macleod guys. Keluar tiba-tiba ya. Durka bingung tuh pasti. Lah keluar temen gue anjing.
Even now it's still so hard to quantify.
Sama-sama kocik. Iya, sama-sama kocik.
This buy round is everything. Aspas getting aggressive and he's got targets potentially. Trying to play the timing on this as Fnatic are now walking towards him. A 1-1 trade out. Durka connects that knife.
This is smokes down. Boaster has fallen on the other side.
Kepala gua.
Makes things trickier towards the A side if they want to continue along this path, and there's utility on the way. Durka needs to get out of the blender. Respect that. Does he slow down the pace at all?
Ambil OP is.
Get going here. This is on Alex trying to divide and conquer. Tries to flash out to the right. That was only going to be Chronicle. He's going to dip away towards the side. Second flash now. Goes in. They get
Oke.
Chronicle.
12 lah.
Not going to be dissuaded from getting towards the side. And the plant should be happening here. Leo opting for the ult.
Yeah. To clear the way here. The attack comes through.
Spike planted.
3v4.
Where?
Okay, a 3v3. How far does this go? That's going to reveal Alpha's... Oh my god, his position. Can they work out where the last two are as well? Alpha feeling very vulnerable here. The net starting to close around Fnatic.
Less his position.
Yeah, this could be huge. Once that smoke's dropped, Alpha could be just absolutely dead. Left to Rod!
Oke, aman.
His way out. 2 is on the trade, but the time is ticking.
Golon 2 aman lah.
Ada
waktu ini.
Durka defending.
Sip, mantap.
Don't want to see Fnatic leave this too late though. Walking into a judge late, for example, but seemingly able to mitigate that risk by passing through market. Get through here, unscathed.
Aduh, Bosternya kena juga guys.
To at least change some of the outcome, but it's given them a 4v4. Spike yet to be committed fully to the site. They're still slightly aware of the chance someone's lingering around, but Alpha.
Aduh, bunyi Alpajri.
Getting a little ahead of himself potentially with a fair fight.
Oke, dapat.
Finds Tuis and gives them the man up.
Satu lagi orang A, Alpajri.
Should have his time in the sun.
Ay.
Does Leo try and get ahead of it? No.
Ada Macleod nih.
Be a little bit more patient. Victim.
Mantap.
Aspas to bend his sword.
Macleod, GG. Oke adik-adik, map 3 ya. Langsung aja.
Again.
Oke adik-adik.
Now
Sesuai
we go
prediksi
into
kita ke map
map
3
three.
ya.
Haven
Kita lihat di
on
sini.
the cards here.
Fnatic harusnya belum pernah kalah di Heaven tapi
No slouches to this.
gua lapar ngambil
Fnatic
makan.
on the attack. Loud trying to hold them off here. And already a patient start towards middle. Contact is made as Boaster maybe sent reeling on 50. Looks relatively simplistic towards the B site for now, but you can see them hesitating for a moment. They're actually going to pull away from this. The counter utility enough to dissuade Fnatic and hold them at bay.
This pistol round still extremely tense between these two teams as well. Going to jump in to take over things from Mike. But Lauren, this matters so much for them.
Yeah.
Both of these teams have been sustained by their pistol round wins and the momentum they can get off the back of that. And there's only 40 seconds left, waiting to get back up to the recon and the stun.
And look at the HP. Boaster 50, 47 Durka, 38 Chronicle. Alpha and Leo, yes, a little better off, but now seeing all that intention here. Utility invested, the clock is running severely low, 24 seconds. Loud are already on the site, they're ready for this. What is happening? Fnatic are going to find the first, taking down 2Es, but where is that spike? Finally going to be put on the site here, but I'm nervous about this one. This looks so deadly. Loud going to be instantly back into it. Durka and Chronicle fall. It's on the back 3 now. One still on the site, still trying to hold this close as Boaster dips away. Sanak dealt with, the trades come in, and it's all on Boaster again. Another 1v3 required, and this time, it's not going to happen. Could catch Chronicle, I think he might just miss the timing. But works so well, playing off the corner, great trade for Boaster.
He ran into the wall.
But there's still players here. Look at the amount of bodies on this site already. It's not just less. Aspas very nearby, forced away towards CT. Leo trying to put the utility into play for Durka, but he's being checked on. He's being kept safe. And with 13 seconds, they're going to struggle for this plant. Maybe able to get it down here unless the swing comes in. Less 22 HP. He's still punishing Alpha. Big trade for Boaster. Boaster! He's got to go nuclear in this though.
1v2.
A 1v2. He's got the plant. And now he's got to find both of these healed up. They're taking no chances. Wait, the timing on this.
Iska.
Incredible. The catch on the flash doesn't reveal everything, but it's given them an inkling. But he's got an angle. He's got a charge!
Wah, ente parah.
Worrying too
Masih
because
Barton.
Boaster is the emotional leader for the team. And at the moment it feels like he's trying to lead from the front and drag the rest of his team up in terms of energy as well.
Christ.
This is a massive clash.
Oh,
Aduh.
This is, oh dear.
Nice banget.
Keeping themselves in this though. That could have been deadly.
Tuh salah tuh kawan
Massive
sih kalau kayak gitu.
potential there for that to go wrong.
Udah nggak usah nge-flash anjir. Drone-nya deket
Coming
banget
up
soalnya.
behind, trying to fill the gap based on all of that information. This is one of the things that you get the best out of Less and Alpha is that they're so happy to go for pushes like this.
Boaster seems aware, but he doesn't clear diligently enough. Caught off guard and less rewarded. Quick trade. Durka back on track. B-site looking like the end destination here. Aspas and 2Es not likely to do much more.
Spike planted.
They're so far away from this too. It's not even like Aspas and 2Es are in a position where they can get info on where Fnatic would be repositioning. And any damage to the economy is going to be fairly minor because Fnatic just love using these light armors at all times. We've seen them even not being affected too much by the bonus round wins.
Might get the drop on
Pick
Durka
up.
here. It does.
Aspas looks sharp, doesn't he?
Bang,
Give him the Guardian.
The flick in the previous round onto Boaster and then that as well.
I mean, 2Es could have a little crack up. Wait.
Hello?
Alpha!
No way!
Oh my god, wait, Chronicle got 2Es! That's ridiculous, what a silly...
They are so committed. 4 players deep down A long.
Follow up here, Aspas. Gonna be sticking around! They don't expect it! How does he get away with this so often? Finally checked by Chronicle. The spike plant a little more contested than they'd like. Feeling like they want to brawl. The pump flash is
Aduh, flashnya
gorgeous.
bagus banget,
Loud,
cawan Jin, bro.
recharging.
That I think if Fnatic want to challenge towards A, they need to be. Fnatic have got C, sure. Plant's gonna go down. But 2Es has his high time to ready, to get back in here. They still have to fight for a life. The Sadak escape. They have lockdown. They have reckoning. They're a huge ult.
Counter, trying to work off this one.
They hit Durka.
He can't now springboard off the back. That could have been everything. Alpha trying to fill that void, but still they
Jangan
need the
nggak
plant.
jadi Alphanya.
They've offset the timing a little bit, but they still have a massive fight for that lockdown. Do they completely fall away? The divide could go up as well. This is a bit of everything in it.
Okay.
And Alpha's
Aduh.
been gone down for Tui's, bulldozering his way forward, and Leo's got to run. Try and get out of here in time, and they've been forced away towards long.
The utility's not amazing either. Look at how deep that high tide is. Separates Chronicle from all the rest.
Oh, he couldn't quite
Okay,
get
nice.
halfway, denied by Leo. Back to business.
Leo, mantap.
Through. Fnatic forced to invest everything. And
Sip.
they're holding on.
Aduh,
Aspas
Aspas.
the last line in this. The last one to try and do some damage. And Fnatic are toying with him. Surely there's no more. Surely Tui's can't draw the attention.
Oh, nice, Macleod.
Aspas
Sip.
wants to keep matter once again. They found something that's working. Now, obviously, they don't know that. They still have to do all the diligent checks on the way in here. But the plant should be inevitable. But this gives Loud time to hit that rotation button.
They don't have the high tide up yet from Tui's, so that's going to stall out Loud for just a moment.
Kenapa suaranya jadi gini, Cok?
Comes in. Okay. Deciding.
Suaranya aneh nggak? Berakhir nggak di kalian?
Around for how long? He's being checked on.
Oh.
Counting's taken him down. Let's give him the step towards the site. All players, I think for a second there, Alpha considering maybe splitting through middle, are towards long. They need to get going on this
Oh.
one. They need to get it towards halfway. If Loud an opportunity.
Makasih Pom 18.000 ya.
Chronicle slightly further ahead. Boaster on the trade. Code goes up. This has to be it. This has to be essential.
Ini
Aspas
headset gua
trying to
error
defend,
nih.
but he's losing out on bodies. Teammates are falling like flies. And Fnatic, even with their backs to the wall, are desperately trying to hold this. And they might just have it.
Oke, Lolo.
The time, I don't know how close this is going to be.
Oh, 0,06.
He has his high tide online
Apa?
earlier. If they aren't stalled out by the Nano Swarms over towards spawn, that
Make it work this time. Oh, the slow trip back.
Mati dah.
Aspas criminal to get away with it. Fnatic, there's no safety on this site. They have very little to work with. Finally, they at least have hell and backside. But it's the first time in a while, and it's not their own site at all. There's 3 players in sewer.
these Loud players are going to be difficult to root out.
3 loh sortnya lah
the
tuh.
first one to try.
Gila anjing.
He must know that there's a chance there's a
Pasti
couple of
dicek
players
anjing,
down
nggak
there.
mungkin enggak.
Well, they succeeded on the first, but the trade comes out. They've got to now know Aspas is here and Calentine. That's a big picture to be painting. The Viper pick going to go through. Let's get a clear Chronicle. And now it's getting dicey. Durka and Leo, the last 2 alive. They've got to work in perfect unison.
1,
Leo will
2.
win a second.
Ayo Macleod.
And now down to an all-even number.
Mantap.
Durka starting to do that damage. Aspas, the last one alive. In a 1v1 up against Leo. The guy who could be ice cold. The king himself, Leo, can he buy the time? It looks
Ya,
like he has.
diayamin deh.
Aspas has to relinquish, to walk away. A classic moment between Leo and towards that seaside, the adjustments that maybe we were considering from the timeout, but that's a very different position for Fnatic. And well, Alpha's already been what?
I don't know.
This is just straight blind spam, right? Zero chance he saw anything.
Fitnya mulai aktif.
The other side, Sadak definitely saw something there.
Ya, kelihatan.
Dead to rights.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I mean, imagine
Hilang
going from
seketika
Fnatic
deh.
having that read 2 rounds in a row to be able to pick up less and then go for an A site hit, and then this is just a flawless instant.
Note of presence towards A long. So for Loud, do they put together the full picture here? Okay, be able to close that gap though. Actually, full site control this time gained by Fnatic.
Yeah, Durka disrespected that Sadak Viper Orb and went through it, taking the decay, but clearing out from both sides. Loud did not fight, instead playing for the full retake.
Where the hell is that Monster coming from? Down on long. I don't think it's quite got what he wanted here.
Okay, dicicil.
But it's too easy to find Chronicle. Durka, this is a lot to ask. They're investing, the odds are investing a great deal on this. The lockdown going to be coming in as well. This is going to get chaotic on the side. Who keeps their cool? It's Calentine taking down Boaster, but the response coming in. Diffuse is still going. Nothing is stopping this. They're going to send it.
Iya.
Unreal
Verdip
scenes.
ya.
Into Aspas
Biar gak lapar
operator.
aja.
Managed to avoid the stun. Has to
So-so
reveal that
lagi
he
ngunyah
is
gitu.
in this position to avoid being detected. But does he hear Durka? Oh, it doesn't matter. He still claims alive.
King, Alpha sih bau
Alpha
banget
is
guys,
dead
Alpha.
and buried. And now this problem is he's still going. Fnatic are held at the door here. How the hell are you meant to get in? I guess that's how.
No.
Try and shut them down. Try and push them back. And respectably, they slip back towards CT.
Aspas with the Blade Storm is still going to be really useful on this retake. He's not hampered at all by the operator. There's only 2 players really committed in nice post-plant positions from Fnatic. It's just Durka and Chronicle forwards.
Here we go.
Gwen,
Retake
Gwen.
about to get started. Aspas first couple of steps forward. Boaster, Durka looking to try and work in unison. Doesn't get isolated, but does get traded. Tui's there on the hard carrying work towards the site, trying to take all that space away. Chronicle already noted as well.
Okay, nice.
I mean, Tui seemed a little lost in that then, as Chronicle gets away with his life further, finally dealt with by less, pushed deeper away. Leo now having to come online, trying to get involved in this, and now down to just Booster. And I say just
sabar.
Yells again, and Sanak, he got it to half, and he gets the defuse.
Wah, dapat anjing.
Are different. This Jet Killjoy duo is outmatching Durka and Alpha to such extraordinary levels.
Chance to make up for it. A pixel spotted, but he escapes with his life. Durka just can't close down on these kills.
Di sorti,
He's
awas.
struggling. A judge in the back pocket may not be ideal here. And Aspas waiting. So much invested.
Buset,
Leo's only
crossbar,
played
coy.
one. The
Ini
trade
baru
comes
seru nih.
out, and the spike is trying to evacuate, trying to run away. But Tui's punishes them in the back as they try and fall down long. They're scrambling.
Fnatic are going to try and make a mid-round pivot here. They've been going so heavily, 5 players in one spot the last 4 rounds in a row. They never have a plan B. There is never anyone on the lurk to be able to give them options or even info elsewhere. So this scramble is just that. But there's no drone, there's no recon, there's no way of clearing out these positions if there was a threat.
They're working in so blind. They have no idea where Les is. They haven't seen him. They're still having to be so careful clearing everything. And now they're walking into a site that's already been defended by Kaunzi. He's seen enough. Calls for support, he gets it. They're ahead of it. They have to play ahead of this utility. They need something on their side, be it the time, be it anything. And now we go into a post plant.
Look at Les, tucked in on spawn, using his ult to clear out the whole of B. They need to watch for a garage repush here, but the rest of Loud should have their opportunities to get in. The high tide used quite early though, so Fnatic will still have chances to spam, and Aspas catches that garage repush I was talking about.
Durka is struggling here. As a Fnatic, 4 rounds might be all they're going to get.
Gila, Macleod, coy. Masih blind itu.
In a 1v2.
Wah.
Oh, he's been put in the corner.
Nano swarmnya nggak hancur. Gak
With a
pusing lihat lantai di
fabulous start
stage-nya.
here
Enggak sih.
in map 3.
Gak aja gua.
This wall is going to apply so much pressure, and Durka's going to look to try and fight behind it. How does he get more than
lagi. Nice stun BTW. Jadi nggak maju.
It's a sparse one that he's claimed. He hasn't been exactly hitting here.
Oh.
But hey, if that's how you start off, if that's the turn of the half, you take him. The less fancies it back.
Ada gap anjir.
Loud but cautious on the way in through B. Need to break alarm bot here as well before Fnatic will bite and realize that this is actually coming towards the C site.
Well, as much as we noted Durka having a quiet one, as was Alpha. His site now being overtaken, not much to really do. They will give themselves the plant, and they give
loncat.
Fair shout at this post plant. Sanak getting aggressive on this, trying to build up the back of Kaunzi's damage, but he couldn't quite close down on Chronicle. So Fnatic stay standing with 4 across to the sub. Okay, it was Alpha to land that. I thought somehow less might, but that one does land.
Okay, aman. Pas garage.
Unless it's been good.
Man,
But I don't think
with
he's
the
been this
frenzy.
good. Half defuse achieved, 29 HP, overwhelmed.
Alpha
Fnatic take
dapat 3,
the
guys.
first. Here's that second attempt now towards the side. They've got the sewer control to add to the collection. Now it's slowly chipping away at this Fnatic hold, but still not taking fully committed steps towards the side just yet. Very patient.
Kawan dong. Ya nggak dicek kanannya, guys.
Maybe still aware. Yeah, still a jump spot, but almost got caught out there. Leo needs to be very careful with this. 40 seconds.
Wow.
3 tuh.
This is now going to get dicey. Can Loud close the gap, or they're finding no early chances.
They're leaving, and Alpha has not taken the bait at all.
30 seconds left.
Oh, there's indecision within the Loud camp. Sadak called for some kind of rotate, but it looks like it might have been an
no.
audio bait. The sound bait has just left the site completely open. Fnatic hook, line, and sinker.
Loud, this is dreamy. They were never meant to get this.
Just footsteps of them running away, and the whole of Fnatic rotated off A. They were so convinced that was going to be a late round rotate, as was I.
I think we all were. And they made it work, but can they hold on now? It's retake time. Cove gonna go in, all the utility being poured through towards CT to stall out. Keep Fnatic at arm's length, and Aspas is breaking
Roto sama Aspas, bro.
massive kills. Durka and Alpha have to save. Durka and Leo, the 2 on the site. the entirety of Loud coming up. That should be big info.
Apa nih skema tepu lagi nih ya?
Ringing the alarm bells.
Enggak,
Loud
langsung
are
gas.
in. Aspas taking those steps for Durka.
Header ke?
Down here, trying to keep some space for himself, but he's been called back
Aduh.
towards sight. And now look at less, closing the gap. This
Aduh.
Aspas with the punish.
Langsung
And
aware.
once again, perfection from Loud on the side take.
Orang
Loud's
saya
gonna
langsung
come
aware
through.
itu dia ngasih
Can they hold against the retake from Fnatic?
Di-call ya kan masih les.
They don't have a jet to try and break these crosshairs. And once Sadak is positioned on the site, things become almost impossible. You are trying to push through the orb decay, the snake bites, that create vulnerability on any player.
They do. Look at what he's got to work against. He doesn't get the freedom.
Di
Oh, but he
champion
still
enggak?
gets the shot. Finds Sadak.
Di Amer ya?
Different start this time. But does Loud adjust, operating
Yeah,
with
nah.
4 players this time rather than the 5?
This could be the round where Alfia's position in C Cubby pays dividends too. Always got a chance that Les swings into this operator line, but in the meantime, Loud are taking map control towards Garage, and I don't think they know where Alpha is positioned. Abosta's distracting wonderfully.
Yeah, he's keeping all eyes on him, but again, as much as this looks like intent, I'm seeing the spike basically by spawn, and I'm seeing less holding position. And maybe he's waiting for an audio cue if they try and rotate. It's still a test from Loud. They are absolutely trying to play on the nerves of Fnatic here. They're afraid, they are absolutely in pieces, but there's been no over-rotation this time.
Thanks.
Fnatic not falling for that again.
And also thanks to the alarm bot that Alfia is positioned in top garage window. That allowed them to maintain that the whole time.
Durka flashed off the angle. It's Leo now who's a little isolated, slowed down. He goes back for more.
Dah, miss!
And Loud get a second
Anjir.
piece of life. Leo can't
Lah,
express.
Macleodnya
And
udah
the front
getar,
of the side
guys.
is Chronicle in support though. Back and forth, leaving just 3 standing, but maybe that could be enough. That 3 is willing and ready to battle.
selesai nih
Wants to
kayaknya,
come in.
guys.
And Durka rescinds further back.
Alpha's on the
duit
flank.
lagi.
He's just put his turret down as well. He's using lockdown
initiating.
instead of going for a sneaky backstab, drawing all eyes to himself.
But again, Durka's got an
No,
Durka! Devastating miss on that one. And now down to the 2v2. Durka's on 18 HP. And he needs to deliver here for Fnatic. He finds one. And Les punishes
Aduh,
Boaster.
mencet X
And Les is
Boaster
now
ya.
in the 1v1 for himself. He's just buying time. He's making it hurt. But he's drifting. And he's
Pintar
moving
memang.
like this. Are you truly the curse?
It's not that much of a comeback just yet.
Not yet. Aspas opting to invest. Knives out. Seekers in. This looks like they want to go off this one. No hesitation. Durka still
nice.
standing. The Iceman starting
Nice
to
banget,
activate.
anjing.
The mental reset.
Aduh,
But
sword
Leo's
dah.
only good for 1. I thought he
Aduh.
called that for a second. Sadak gets a second go of things. And Durka on the switch up here. They're already going to be pushing up on long. Durka, you can't stick around on this, surely.
Ih,
Committed to the operator there as well. He does still have Bladestorm to try and work with. But
What's
once Loud
this?
get into these positions, once that Viper Orb goes down,
Oh, di
it is
Wasdis
so
mati
tough
tuh
for
si
Fnatic
siapa namanya?
to have any chance of
Luis.
retaking even in a 4v3. They're going to have to
Draft ya kan,
commit super
dari
heavily
box.
on this flank. Boaster and Alfia
Wah,
putting the
di-expect ini.
pressure on Sadak.
Tapi apakah Sadak expect 2, guys?
You absolutely don't. So Boaster's dead. Oh!
Oke.
Didn't expect the second layer to that. But it's still 2 on the side. 2Es and Cowanzine.
Hey.
Spotting out towards Chronicle. Tries to slip away with the punish from the back.
Lah, kena
The
tuh.
swing. Cowanzine didn't fully get around.
Oke, mantap.
Durka is coming alive. 2Es. Oh my god, 2Es. But 2Es still very much alive. What a life. Pressure. Going to be towards the B site as well.
Buset. Ini dia juga tuh, Wol.
That's such a great high tide for being able to cut off the player that, you know, is in Leo's position right now, trying to get info at the front of B. You combine that with the Viper Wall, and you can't see anything on defense.
Here are those ults that they had in the back pocket that they get to depend upon. Thoroughly enjoy as they take away another potential round here. Fnatic gonna have to pull off the retake. And
Yah
it starts with
elah,
that
bos,
Aspas
bos.
draws blood. Takes away Boaster. Again, they're working with a lot less here. Stingers, Guardians. It ain't pretty stuff. Aspas just farming up here, making it hurt.
Okay.
Durka does get one back, but he's gonna need more.
Okay.
And maybe he's gonna get more. Time though, he's running low, and I'm pretty sure.
Aman.
Second away. But he goes back for the space in midfield.
nggak expect dekat.
Aspas betters him again as Chronicle and Leo
Aspas
are left to
farming ini
watch.
mantep-mantep.
As it's going to surely be 12. Aspas is coming alive here.
Masa nggak ace nih, Bang Asbas?
He's got a chance to go for the ace, but they don't know where Leo exactly is. So he's going to show his back to him. But that's a sorry consolation prize.
Nah, nggak jadi.
It's 12.
They're 1 round away from knocking them out. In a sorry 4th place.
Boaster, first one under pressure. Aspas towards the site and Boaster.
Ya ketahuan Boasternya.
Yeah, he absolutely is. Counting's got him, but Chronicle trying to hold on. It's down to 3 now. Durka, Alpha, and Leo. There's that Viper Spit. And look at the space it's going to take away. Durka goes up, but Cowantine's read it. And a pop flash towards CT. As Alpha and Leo have a 2v3 to try and navigate here. Counting closing out as it's all on Leo. As Fnatic face elimination. Less waiting, and he's got it! It's been 173
Selamat tinggal King Fnatic.
days
Tidak treble, tidak treble, tidak treble. Ya.
And now, vengeance is
Ente
served.
sepuh. Makasih semuanya udah nonton video. Jangan lupa di like, comment, share, dan subrek ya. Ketemu lagi di video selanjutnya. Dadah.
Revenge